let's just talk about her name real quick. Okay, Tiff is like the homie Tiff. She was like one of our best friends, right? And so Tiffany is like more of the
endearment.
You nailed it.
Intimate.
Intimate. And then obviously like on my phone and stuff, she's my love, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm in a season now where God gave me a new name for her, which is the gift from God. And so I always tell her, you're my gift from God,
man.
But she is, man. And it's not just a word or like a cool
title or
it's like when I look at everything we've gone through together our entire life, you know, with our relationship specifically, just every husband and wife, I mean, we all know it ain't always pretty.
For sure.
You know, and so we've had our challenges of just being an immature man, of having 4 kids, living in the hood, and you know, living paycheck by paycheck. We've had our ups and downs. I'm a very passionate, emotional guy, so you know, like when things don't go right in my younger days, you know, it's like trying to manage those emotions and things. And so we've had a lot of roller coasters. And so what I love, you know, the new revelation that God gave me about her is just that she is like a present, like on Christmas, you know, it's like you go and shopping for, I got kids and grandkids. So we go shopping at Target and try to look for a present for, you know, the grandkids. And we're real thoughtful. Like, okay, first it's boy or girl. And then we go, okay, what would Caius like, you know, and we kind of come up with this, like, look at, he'll like this or this. And as I get older, it gets even more like, I don't know what the right word is, but like more value of their response when you give it to them, right? Because you're really thinking it out. And so when that day comes and you know, they open the present, whether it's birthday or Christmas or just a gifting, you really want to see their reaction, you know? And so their reaction means the world to you. And so when they open it and they're like super excited, it just melts your heart. Yeah. I remember this time we got some concert tickets. I forget of the band for, Anuheo, my youngest daughter. She was just at that age, I think maybe 12, 13. So it was a big deal to get these tickets, right? And so when she opened, I mean, it's like she won the lottery, man. It melted my heart, bro. So, you know, looking at gifts and things like that, there's times where they're just a little bit younger or so, and then you see them get really excited and they're like, and then they just throw it to the side. And then they're ready for the next present, right? And so, and then like the rest of Christmas Day goes on, you'd still see it on the ground. And then finally you realize like, that was just like a spring of excitement. I got to do better. So I share that to say that I want my heart position and posture always to be reminded that my wife is a gift from God. So what that means is God specifically went to Target and went and was very thoughtful of putting together parenting, taking her through life, through this journey to one day present her to me as the gift. And what I don't want to ever do is be super excited then throw her to the side.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And when God gave me that, it just, I look at her with a whole new lens. She's my gift from God, you know? And so I hold her up in that excitement at all times now. And I think in just having that new lens, you know, with her, that's her new name.
That's crazy.
To me.
Intro chapter, all aboard. There's a place here where it talks about one of your desires or outcome for the people that are reading is to give them a new perspective. I'm thinking about that now, and it's like, dang, that's crazy because people don't think about that that way. Of course, for God to give you someone that is so unique in their experiences, and to really pick her out or know the perfect gift and place it there for you. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I think it's so thought out. What we would think or look at as flaws are actually even more so thought out they're purposed, you know. You know, what I used to think of a flaw is when she would complain to me about doing dishes, right? And so that's silly. I shouldn't think that as a flaw, but I'm like, you know, as a working, you know, working husband, working meaning not that she doesn't work, she works too, but, you know, physically out doing things and mentally and all this weight sometimes we carry, we can a lot of times come home with an entitled spirit, just naturally attaching onto us like we deserve anything. And so, you know, when it's like, you know, hey, how come you guys aren't helping? It's not like she's not doing the dishes. It's like somebody else has to do it. And I'm like, man, like, you know, I'm doing things, right? And so, I think it's important to have perspective shift. I mean, honestly, dude, I forget what I was talking about the dishes thing. Where was we?
Just talking about like her and your, not shortcomings, but what do you call? I'm not sure.
It's an ADD. I was reading the book and then went somewhere.
Well, you were talking about something. I was thinking about a story that Tiff told me. Are you interested?
Yeah, I'm interested. Let's do it. And then we'll come back.
Yeah. You guys were at the airport one time, and I guess some grandkids were there or whatever, and you guys were supposed to go. But she opens the trunk, and it's just her moving things out. And you're in the front looking at your phone, and she's over there complaining that you're not helping out.
That's our whole life, right? Like
back in the day, of course, right?
Well, no, I think it's she'll call this "don't make excuses," and I say, but we have this like this ongoing argument that I make excuses, but I said they're actually reasons. They're not excuses; they're reasons. But no, I think it's my reason. An excuse is it's my ADD, and it's and the only reason I say and I want to argue reasons all the time is because I don't ever want her to feel like that she's not valued or that I shouldn't do those things. I just get distracted. You know, it's not right. I don't want her perspective to say, man, you know, he doesn't think about me. He's not aware, and so that's not true. In the sense of my heart, but my actions do show that. So, men, I think it's very important to, you know, this is for myself, but if you want to jump on, you know, is that we got, you know, practice awareness at all times. And so that gift of God really puts a posture and position of me to pay attention more, you know, of all the little things and just being able to be there as a support. I mean, I'm great when people are watching. I don't know why. Like, if we got family around, like I look like Mr. like husband star, but as soon as there's like nobody, I think
in the corner like,
yeah. I think when you know, I'm just keeping it real, but just when we're alone, I think I relax. I think I have a natural tendency to not put on a show, but like put forth energy at all times when people are around. But when it's just me and her, I feel like I can relax, which is natural in certain times, but I have to give her energy too.